Hey there, and happy Wednesday, world. It's Jenny Craig Brown again. You're here with me for another weekly installment of Great News Weekly with greatnews.life. That's these guys back here. So come on in. If you've never been here, we are an exclusively positive weekly news show that's broadcast live on Facebook at NWI.Life. We are also on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. Wherever you listen to your podcast at, you can always find this same day. So if you can't tune in live, you can definitely listen later. And if you are new to this, we do this thing called Lifelines. So we're a good news podcast and a good news show, and we want to hear your good news. So during the show, whether you're listening or tuning in live, send us your great news. If you're tuning in live, just comment below, tell me your good news, and hopefully I'll get time to read it during the show. And if you are listening later, email us at share@greatnews.life, and that will come to us. I will hopefully read those ones on future shows. I've got a couple of those today to read to you as well. So come on in, enjoy some good news with us, because I'm telling you, I've got some great stuff today. You guys are not gonna believe it. So come on in. First thing I want to mention is I've got a really amazing give back story. So let's dive right in. All right, everybody, I have a very well-known man to introduce to you guys. Virgil Sweet, formerly Porter County's Valpo High School's basketball coach, Porter County resident, now retired to Florida and doing great things with the Sweet Relief Funds that he started. So, hi, Virgil. Thanks for coming in.
Well, thank you and welcome from sunny Florida.
Yeah, thanks. I wish I was right there with you. So tell me a little bit about the Sweet Relief Fund that you've created, why and who you've helped.
Well, I received a $1,200 government check, and like most people my age, I have a retirement guaranteed income, and I saw no need for the check, so I announced that I was going to donate it to a needy family, and it went on the news down here, and ABC News spread it nationwide, and other stations took the feed. I received 208 letters from uh, 40 from 12 different states, and the letters were asking for my fund, my $1,200, but it went to a lady who had two sons, one with autism, and she had brain cancer. So that was given to them. But here I had still had 208 letters, uh, the people asking for help. So I decided to utilize that and open up a nationwide donation fund. And again, it went nationwide, and we have received donations from 10 different states. And in the first 30 days, we averaged income in donations of $1,000 a day. So we have at this point dispersed over $32,000 to people who were hungry. And now we are planning to help the people who are facing eviction. The people who receive that fund, and I want to stress that it's not a Florida fund, it's nationwide. And I'd like to very quickly cover this. Um, one of them was was a person from West Lafayette, Indiana, who was sprayed with Agent Orange during the war. One of them was a grandfather with an amputated leg in the war, whose grandson's parents were killed last year in an auto accident. He's raising his grandson by himself on a disability income. One of them was this was interesting. I had a young fellow in California who had paid his own way through first 7 semesters of college, working in an upscale restaurant, but the upscale restaurant closed. He needed money for his last tuition, and we sent him that so he could graduate. We have an orphan in Northbrook, Illinois, that we sent a contribution to, and we have a mom and dad in Cleveland, Ohio. He lost his job in a factory, and he needs support for the children. Now, we are now asking for donations for the other segment.
And that is, so tell us about the next segment. I know a little bit about it. Tell us about the next segment and how people can help you with those donations.
The next segment goes to people who are facing eviction. Every county courthouse practically in the United States has a freeze on eviction notices, and they're going to release those in a couple of weeks. We are going to have families on the street, children sleeping under bridges, and our fund now is concentrating on helping those people. And so we are asking for donations, and you send it to Sweet Relief Fund, Post Office Box 2507, and it's sent to Largo, Florida 33779. And I might say this, that we're especially hoping that Porter County comes through for us. We paid out to more people in Porter County in our other fund than we received donations. And we're not complaining about that, but we just think that Porter County can help us a lot with this new fund.
You guys heard it from Virgil Sweet himself. He is calling on Porter County to help with those donations. Thank you, Virgil. Let's rally behind him. Let's get some of those donations in and let's make this happen. Virgil, thank you for your continued support and the incredible work that you're doing. We're all really thankful, and let's make it happen for you.
Well, I appreciate your help, and thank you, and stay safe.
Thank you. You as well. Have a great day, you guys. You heard it first here. Let's help him out. So I have decided to be one of the first in the region to give back to the second round. So you hear it live on Facebook right now, later if you're listening, but I'm going to commit to the next $50 donated to Virgil. And I want you guys to join me. So comment below if you're in, but let's write those checks out today. Let's get them in the mail, send them to Virgil. He's an incredible guy here. Many know him in the region for all of the support he gave to Valpo High School for years, and the basketball program. So we really need, I think, to have his back and to give back. So I've committed to the next $50 for Virgil, and I want you guys to hop on board with me. This is going to those that are truly in need, and he's got such a great heart and has given to so many incredible people so far. So let's help him out. Let's rally together, guys. Let's do it. And Virgil, if you're still watching, there is so much amazing shout out for you here. Chris Mullman said, love to see you, Virgil Sweet, #Sweet Relief Fund. Perfect. Stacy Kellogg said the same. What a beautiful story. Virgil Sweet, you are an inspiration. Yes. Stephanie Swearington said similar. This is amazing. So sweet, Virgil. Nice to hear our community members are helping one another. So this is really, Kayla Hoffer's also, wow, so heartbreaking to hear this is happening, but also so amazing to see someone doing something about it. What a great way to lead the community, Virgil. That's actually well said, Kayla. That is, I mean, he's leading our community, he's leading our region, and he's in Florida, and he's really helping these relief efforts around the entire country. As he mentioned, he's given to several different states. So I want everyone, not everybody has a ton of extra cash laying around these days, definitely hard times, but if you've got $5, $10, $15, $50, $100, write that check out. Just give what you can, cancel Starbucks for the week or something, and let's give back to those that could be in real danger in the coming weeks. Okay, so next up, I have an incredible story from the Boys and Girls Clubs of Greater Northwest Indiana. So the title of the article on Northwest.Life is Boys and Girls Clubs of Greater Northwest Indiana Get Creative with Kid-Designed Mini Golf Courses. This is such a fun story. And first of all, kudos to the Boys and Girls Club of Northwest Indiana. You guys are doing incredible work. And what they did here was, of course, in the world of the pandemic, their annual golf outing was canceled. So they brought some new angles to the party this year. And what they did initially was offer golf in a box to anybody that would want to take part. So you could order golf in a box, which includes, a sleeve of golf balls, craft beer, some golf wear, things like that, to help with their annual fundraiser and recoup those funds as they would normally get. But the really fun part that they did was they had held a competition, if you will, a friendly competition between several of the clubs throughout Lake County and Porter County. And they had them design, now I'm not hip with the young kids, but they had them design virtual courses through Minecraft. I was told that's similar to a video game Lego. So now I understand how this works. And they, once they designed them in Minecraft, they went back and created them in real life. So you'll see some pictures here of these really fun golf courses, that mini courses that these kids made by themselves, which is such an important learning tool and such an awesome way to kind of flip the switch through the pandemic. So kudos to you, Boys and Girls Club. Great job. And kudos to these kids. I mean, some of these kids are creating some courses that are just, I don't want to play them. They look too hard. So it's really fun. And there's a really great quote. Orlando Drummond, who's the director of grant operations for Boys and Girls Club of Greater Northwest Indiana, he had mentioned this quote, and I want to read it because it's really, really, it hits home. So he said, watching them come together and put this all together, it's kind of invigorates me as a professional and as a parent, especially in the world today. It's a real tearjerker for me to see these kids be so inspired and empowered through our vision and mission. And Orlando, that's the best quote I've read in quite some time. It's really incredible, the work that they're doing. It probably really is. It's just reinvigorating to see them excited and wanting to learn. And you put it perfectly. It's literally will bring you almost to tears. So great job to the Boys and Girls Club of Greater Northwest Indiana and to the kids enjoying their mini golf course. Just don't invite me to come shoot them because I'm going to be terrible and you guys would laugh me out of the building. Let's see what we've got. I think, I don't know if I saw any other shout outs, but I do have one. I had a shout out that I wanted to mention that is was sent in separately. So our very own Jenna DeMuth from she's one of our reporters right here. So Jenna wrote me her own lifeline, and so I wanted to read it because it's really incredible. And she works a ton of hours, so she's not always allowed or able to watch live, but she said she had a lifeline shout out for Dan Petrakis, who is a photographer on our team and a freelance photographer in the region, for taking time out of his hectic schedule to meet with a fellow lifer and offer some help. She's been having a hard time with these evening shots that she's trying to nail down, and she met with Dan, and he took time out of his schedule to meet with her to work through these challenges she's having. And I know for a lot of people that just seems really kind of small, but to have a team member in any job that you're at help you one-on-one like that, we love to shout that out because it really is important. And to have someone kind of there that you can count on that will help you outside of their office hours, and doing that is just really incredible. So thanks Jenna for sending in your lifeline, and thanks Dan for training her, taking some time. Just that small act of kindness that you did has now made Jenna's day. She can make other people's day, and we can all be just a little bit happier. So thank you. That was a perfect lifeline. That's what I'm looking for, guys. Who do you want to shout out? Who do you want to hear about? Who do you guys want to talk about? What is the good news happening in your world? It doesn't have to be, life-saving, although those are fun. But like Jenna mentioned, this is a really great thing that someone did for her and she wanted to give them a shout out. So that's absolutely perfect. Okay, let's see. Next up. So next up, I want to tell you about this really fun event. It's happening this Friday, but I've brought in someone to help me out with telling you guys all about it. Well, good morning, Jenny Bolton. How are you today?
I am amazing. How are you, Jen?
Fantastic. Good to see you. So for those listeners and viewers that don't know, this is Jenny Bolton, the founder of 500 Turkeys, a local nonprofit right here in Porter County. Jenny, I'm not going to do it justice. Tell our audience a little bit about 500 Turkeys and how you started it, and then go right into the amazing Turkeypalooza that's coming up this Friday.
Thank you. So, 500 Turkeys started in 2009. God just asked me to feed some families, just 500. And I just had to say yes to whatever he was asking, and he made it happen. The donors came in, the food came in, and it was supposed to be a one-time thing. And this is our, I believe, 11th year. feeding families. We started with 500 and we've fed as many as 1,700 families last year. So we know this year is going to be a little different as far as how we do it and how many we're going to do. But we just collect all the food in the community, and the community donates the money for the perishable items, and then we get it out to the community. So it's all of us working together. And Turkeypalooza is a huge part of that. So we've been doing that for about 8 or 9 years now. It started down in Cornucopia Cafe, if anybody remembers that, in downtown Valpo. And basically, we decided that instead of just helping families once a year, we wanted to be able to do something for our community. So it's a free event that can be attended by anybody, kids, families, friends, and we're going to have music this year. So it's going to be a little scaled down from the past couple years. So it's just going to be an evening concert under the stars. It looks like we're going to have perfect weather. And the music lineup is going to be Cross Point Church starting out at 4:15. Then we've got Johnny James at 5:30. And then all the way from Nashville, we have Citizen Way starting or ending us out at 7 p.m. So we're really, really excited about that.
Yeah, so you've got fun music. I think I've seen a lot online about keeping everybody distanced and safe and all of those things. So we've got great music. We've got a way to stay safe. Tell us how people can help, either by attending or volunteering.
So yeah, because of all the safety regulations, we definitely care about our community and want to keep them safe. So we need about 15 volunteers to help with some general sanitizing and cleaning and keeping everything going during the event. So there are signups on our website, 500turkeys.com. It's also been posted on our Facebook called 500 Turkeys. And other than volunteers, people can give in multiple ways. There's multiple places to do that. And if you want to come and join us, that we are requiring, or the health department is requiring, that we get tickets like any other downtown Valpo event. So the tickets are free, just register, and everybody has to be registered individually. But we have a limit of 800, and we've only got about 200 tickets that have been registered for. So there's plenty of space.
Awesome. So there's plenty of room. So you guys, if you are up for some volunteer time this Friday, connect with 500 Turkeys. If you want to get some tickets, connect with 500 Turkeys. Jenny, what's the best way for them to donate their time and to get their tickets to attend this Friday?
Most of it's on Facebook, or they can go to our website. The place for the tickets and Nelson's Chicken fundraiser that we're going to have that night is on 500turkeys.eventbrite.com. Both options are there, and a donate option is there.
Perfect. Okay, guys. So it's a fun event. She put me in a dunk tank once.
Yes.
Long story. But it's an amazing event. I have personally worked with Jenny and 500 Turkeys for a long time now. They're an incredible organization. So donate your time, donate your dollars, and come out this week and enjoy some time with Jenny at Turkeypalooza.
Yes. Thank you so much, you guys.
Thank you. Have a great week. And everybody get out there. Good to see you, Jenny. Thanks so much.
You too. Bye.
I just love her. She's fantastic. So again, 500 Turkeys, gotta love them. Get out there, help them out. We've got so many ways for you guys to give. If you're looking to give, obviously today's the day. So get out there and donate your time. If you don't have dollars, you can donate your time. We definitely understand that. So thanks, Jenny, again for coming. I've got some lifelines I wanted to read, and there was a lot of shout outs for that Jenna and Dan. So I don't want those to go away either. But Kayla Hoffer said, "Lifers helping lifers." That is what this team is all about. What a great team is all about. Thank you. Totally agree. Stacy Kellogg said, "My lifeline this week is coffee." I feel like that is on point, particularly Blackbird Cafe Kona blend. I must have it. So my favorite, now I'm going to blank on the name, but I love Blackbird. They have a Highlander grog there that is like this amazing. So I'm with you. Coffee lifeline. Literally, I think at this point it's a lifeline. Thanks, Stacy. All right. What else do we have? St. Jude House, 500 turkeys. Great mission. Yes. Thanks for tuning in and thanks for shouting them out. You are correct. They are amazing, as are you guys. So you're a pretty great, amazing, great organization yourself. So, oh, and they also mentioned St. Jude House mentioned Crosspoint Praise Band rocks. They performed during our virtual variety show and brought the house down. Okay, see? So if you didn't know about these bands, I mean, you've got St. Jude House on your side telling you that they were awesome. So even more of a reason to come out for the event. Stephanie Swearington said, my lifeline this week is feeling pretty accomplished in landscaping my front yard. My husband injured his hand at work, so it has been me getting the area prepared for stone we are having delivered this week. This is the best way to say that, Stephanie. You're right. You got your muscle on for sure. I'm glad he's okay, but I'm also glad that you are making it happen. That's what we do. We make it happen over and over. Lady power. Oh, Deanna Grimes says that's her favorite coffee too. I think she was talking to Stacy, not me, but she loves her Blackbird as well. We all know it. Uh, don't shy away from the Blackbird. We love them. All right. So as always, I know I've given you this really amazing Turkeypalooza event that's Friday, but I've got some other events for you. Believe it or not, you guys, this weekend is August. So if you haven't enjoyed any summer yet, or you've been really busy, I would suggest to do something fun outside this weekend while we've got the nice weather. As Jenny mentioned, it sounds like it's going to be hopefully perfect weather. It's Northwest Indiana. It can change every day, but here's some really fun stuff we've got going on this week. Saturday at Hawthorne Park in Porter, Indiana, they're doing a Porter Fire Stop, Drop, and Run 5K. So this is to benefit the Porter volunteer firefighters. So as of this morning, signups were still up, so you can sign up and go run to benefit. And there's going to be, from what I hear, there's going to be some Porter firemen out there doing the race themselves. So what better way to support than to donate your time and your dollars, sign up for the race, and go walk or run with a firefighter. That would be amazing. All of those volunteers across the entire region need our help. We thank them every day. So get out there this weekend. Also, here's a big one, you guys. Valpo Corn Roast Fest 2020 is this Saturday from 5 to 11 p.m. Now, tickets, if you don't know about Valpo Corn Roast Fest, it's a big deal. Lots of attendees. With the pandemic, they have cut tickets down. So they will, and they are not doing at the door. If you're looking for a ticket, you have to get them now. Do not wait. They will not sell them day of. And they were getting pretty low on tickets. So their update was one day ago. So yesterday they had 84 tickets remaining on Eventbrite, and First Source Bank has tickets as well. So the First Source Bank, now this is yesterday. I can't promise this is still the same, but yesterday, First Source by Culver's had 10 tickets. First Source on North Calumet had 3 tickets. First Source Highway 30 has 15 tickets, and First Source Downtown has 25 tickets remaining. So this is, if you've never been, it is a really fun event. Crawl Puppies, I believe, are playing. It's at Central Park Plaza downtown, and you get a lot of corn. So corn, live music, fun, safe. They're keeping it safe. They'll have hand washing stations, masks, and selling many less tickets than normal. So you'll be okay there. I see a lot of Lifelines shooting in, so I want to mention those too. Deanna Grimes said, my shout out this week is the South Lake YMCA summer camp staff. They are doing such a great job with the kids despite everything happening. Amen. Perfect sentiment. You were right on point. I actually, so South Lake Y sounds like they're doing a great job with their summer camps. I just talked to the Portage YMCA recently, and they had mentioned how much they're ramping up their childcare and cutting costs of the childcare to help everybody with ongoing childcare through the pandemic as school returns, whether they're returning or not, all of those things. So you're right. This is a lot to deal with for every human, but when you're dealing with the care of others, it becomes a lot more serious. So thank you, Deanna, for the shout out. Thank you to all of the YMCAs that are trying to work with those kids and the childcare and the schools. You guys rock. We're really thankful for you. Kelsey Costello said, I love to hear that. Oh, my 2 younger siblings are camp counselors there this summer. See how perfect. Well, tell them, give them an air hug, a distance hug from us, and a thank you, Kelsey, because they're doing apparently great work. Sergio Valdez said, my lifeline is hearing and seeing that GreatNews.Life is still doing its very best to provide for the community, even after these turbulent months. Thanks for pointing that out. That's really nice of you. We are really trying to keep all the staff we can, hire new team members, growing every day. And we've seen through all of this that not only have we stayed afloat and stayed very healthy, but we've had record numbers on our good news. Why? Because of you guys, because the audience wants good news, and that's what we're here to give you. So thank you guys for tuning in every week and continuing to support the good. Thank you. That's great. And Chris Bauman said, my lifeline was the driving interview with Mayor Brian Snedeker in Hobart. Good man who cares so much about his city. Friends for life. That's beautiful. And Mayor Snedeker is an amazing man. I completely agree. And Hobart is a ton of fun. Great city that we have here in our region. And you'll have to stay tuned for that video. It's not out yet, but we'll show it to you when it is. I think I've got a couple more events to give you guys too. So another great one for this Saturday evening is Jailhouse Rock the Blue. So this is the old jail and sheriff house in Crown Point is doing an event to benefit local heroes and local police officers. So at the old Lake County Jail, the Highway Band is playing this weekend. Carriage Court Pizza will be selling slices, and Crown Brewery will be there selling beer. It is a 21 and over event. So if you have kids, you're going to have to get a sitter. If you don't have kids, this is probably right up your alley. And you can go out there, enjoy some good music. It's indoor, outdoor, so you can go to whatever your comfort level is. And it's for the CPPD. Yes, Crown Point Police Department. So go support them. Again, another great way to have a little fun and give a little back. Love that one. And last but definitely not least, I wanted to mention there's a 2020 You Pick Flower Fields. Now, I think I had mentioned one previously. This is not the same. And everybody kind of threw a bunch at me too. So I think there's several of these popping up through our communities, but I saw this one today and wanted to mention it. Friday, they are doing at from 3 to 7:30. You Pick at the Harvest Time Pumpkin Patch. So they've got You Pick flower fields. It looks like there's probably a lot of sunflowers. I'm guessing a lot of wildflowers. And so you can go out there and pick your own flowers. And so that's this Friday at 3 p.m. And then I think Saturday they have another one at 10 and Sunday at 10 a.m. So you can pop out there anytime through the weekend. If you've never been to Harvest Time, it's a pumpkin patch in Lowell, Indiana. So not too far out of our region. And they've got this really great event happening. So it's really fun. I hear you can get like really Instagram famous with a really great sunflower photo. So go get your Instagram fodder and get some beautiful flowers for your home and get out there this weekend. I don't know if I have any more oh, I did. I just saw one pop in here. Cami 2PX said, my lifeline this week is that I'm so grateful for my job that I can take a day off to spend with my munchkin and actually be off and enjoy our day. It was an amazing day, and not having to worry about work made it even better. Yay! We work hard here, but we allow people vacation days. Thank you for that. That's fantastic. So, I think that's all my good news. We've got tons probably still coming in, but I thank you guys so much. I hope I didn't miss anybody's. Thanks for tuning in. Stay tuned. We've got tons of great news coming in the weeks ahead. Look at our sites, check out our good news. And I probably don't say this enough, but let me do a little housekeeping here. If you do not currently, please like our Facebook pages. We've got NWI.Life, Portage.Life, Valpo.Life, and LaPorteCounty.Life, so you can get your local news that's exclusively positive. So like us on Facebook. You can find us on Instagram. You can find and subscribe to our podcast on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Stitcher, wherever you find your podcast at. So, if you're not subscribed. If you are not liking, following, go to our sites, check out our great news, go to our Facebook page, check out our great news. We have good news all the time. So when you do a quick scroll on Facebook and everybody makes you mad, come to us, because we don't, because we're really happy and we love humans and we love sharing our great news with you guys. So tune in next week here, noon. Find us online, find us on Instagram, find us on social media. Thanks, guys. This has been another awesome Great News Weekly with greatnews.life and Jenny Craig Brown. Have a great week.